Hey everyone, and welcome to this part 2 of Robotic Link Number 1 tutorial in SolidWorks. So we were here in our previous tutorial where we have created this fillet. So we will rotate where we do not have any slope or loft. So select this outer face and click on sketch. So here we need to create first a reference center line from this midpoint to here. Then select this and make sure that this is horizontal and assign a horizontal relation. Then create a corner rectangle here like this. After that, hold the control key, select these three horizontal lines and make relations symmetric so that this can be symmetric about the center line. After that, specify the length of this line as 12 and length of this horizontal line as 13. Okay, now go to features, select extruded cut and specify the depth of cut, which is going to be 2 millimeters, and then check the box. Okay, after that select this outer face and click on sketch. We need to create here a reference center line, so I will select the center line and create a horizontal straight center line. To make sure that this is horizontal, assign a horizontal relation, then specify the length of this line as 8.5 millimeters. After that I will create a circle at the end point of this line and specify the diameter as 28.44 millimeters. Then I will go to features, I will select extruded boss base, and here I will specify up to surface and I will select the back surface, this back outer surface, and then I will check the box. Okay, now on the other side where we have this slope, or you can say the loft, I will select this face and click on sketch, and here I will create a circle. I will hover over the edges and I will find the center point. I will create the circle over here like this, and then I will cut it up to 4 millimeters. Now we need to create some fillets, so I will select the fillet tool and I will select this edge and the edge of on the other side as well, and specify the radius as 50 millimeters. Then check the box. Again I will select the fillet. I will select this inner edge, this edge, and I will specify the radius as 2 millimeters, and then I will check the box. Okay, now on the same side I will select this face and click on sketch. I will create here a circle of 19 millimeters, so specify the diameter as 19, and then go to feature, select extruded boss base. The length of extrusion, so this should be blind, the length of extrusion is 2.9. I will enable the degree from here and the degree is 30 degree, and as you can see this extrusion is with the degree of 30 millimeters. Now I will select this face again and click on sketch. We need to cut a hole of 7 millimeters, so I will create a circle of 7 millimeters like this. Then I will go to features, select extruded cut, specify through all because we want a through hole, and then I will check the box. Okay, now we need 4 small holes for assembly purpose, so I will select this face and click on sketch. For reference I will create a corner rectangle like this. I will select this entire corner rectangle and I will make it as construction geometry from here by checking this box. Okay, now I will specify the length of this line as 70, the length of this line as 16.4. okay, now from this midpoint of the rectangle to origin point I will specify the distance as 63.64. okay, now I will hold control key and select this midpoint of the vertical line of the rectangle and then the origin point and make relation horizontal. Okay, now we need to create 4 circles here because we require 4 holes. I will assign the diameter of only one circle, which is 3 millimeters. Then I will hold control key, select all of these 4 circles one by one and make relation equal. Since we have specified the diameter of one, we don't need to specify the diameter of all. We have to make relation equal. After that, I will cut these holes, specify through all and check the box because we require through holes. Now here we have got the loft, and other we do not have the loft or slope, so on the other side I will create a sketch. On the larger this circular side, I will create here a midpoint line at this midpoint of the circle and a horizontal straight line. Since both of these lines should be the center line, so I will check this box for construction geometry, and I will specify the length of this line from the midpoint 9 millimeters. This line should be vertical, so I will assign a vertical relation. This line should be horizontal. Okay, and now I will create a center line like this, and specify the angle between these two lines as 45 degree. This line will be used for the mirror purpose. Now I will select 3-point arc and create an arc like this. Then I will create a line here like this. Okay, now let's specify the dimensions. So select these 2 points of the arc and specify the horizontal distance as 1.32 and specify the horizontal distance of the line as 3.2 millimeters. We are done with the vertical distances, and now let's specify the horizontal distances. So this is going to be 1.49, and this is going to be 0.79. Okay, now we need to specify the radius of this arc as 1.5 millimeters. Okay, now let's create another 3-point arc. So I will select 3-point arc and create an arc like this. Again, I will specify the horizontal distance, vertical distance, and the radius. So vertical distance of this arc is going to be 1.36, and the horizontal distance, select these 2 points, specify the horizontal distance as 0.79. Okay, so let's specify the horizontal distance of this straight line as 0.39. Okay. Oh. Now I will specify the radius of this arc, which is going to be 2 millimeters, and then I will create final 3-point arc like this. Again, I will specify the vertical distance. I will select these 2 points, specify the vertical distance 0.43 millimeters. Again, I will select these 2 points, specify the horizontal distance 0.5 millimeters, and finally the radius. So the radius is going to be 4.5 millimeters. Okay, we are done with the sketch. Now as you can see, this arc is going beyond this center line, so I will trim the extra one. I will select this point and make relation tangent. Now we are done with this sketch. Only thing we need to do is the mirror. So I will select mirror entities. In the upper window I will select these 4 solid entities. In the mirror about, or you can say the lower window, I will select the angled line. Again, we need to select the mirror entities, and this time I will select the whole sketch about this line. Okay, so we need to delete the box type relation, guys. Few box type relation will be deleted and the error would be gone. This time I will select the whole sketch. We do not need to select the center lines. Okay, so this is gonna get mirrored like this. Now I will go to features. I will select extrude cut, and I will specify the depth of cut as 3 millimeters. So specify here blind, depth of cut is 3 millimeters, and then check the box. So this profile has been created. Now we have to create a similar profile on the other side, and this is going to be a little bit smaller profile. So again we need to do the same thing. The only difference is going to be the difference of sizes. So I will make sure that this is horizontal and construction geometry, this is vertical and construction geometry. Okay, now I will specify the distance from this point to this point. which is going to be 4.5. Then I will create a 45-degree line. Angle between these two lines should be 45 degree. Then I will select the 3-point arc just like we have done previously. I will select these 2 points, specify the vertical distance. So this is going to be 0.92, and specify the horizontal distance. This is going to be 0.12. Specify the radius 1.25. Now let's create a line here, and let's specify the vertical distance. So this is going to be 2.17, and then I will specify the horizontal distance in this way, 0.6. So this is going beyond. I think we need to change it. This is going to be 7.25. So I mistakenly made it as 4.5, which was 7.25. Okay, now I'll go to sketch, and I will again make a 3-point arc like this. I will specify the horizontal distance 0.68, specify the vertical distance, which is 1.03, and then the radius of this arc is going to be 2 millimeters, and we are left with only one arc. So let's create that arc like this. First you need to specify the horizontal distance, which is 0.32. Vertical distance is the same, 0.32, and we need to specify the radius. So the radius is 4 millimeters. If you zoom into this area, as you can see, this is not connected. So drop down this one, select extend entities. When you select this point, it's gonna get extended like this. Now select this point and make relation tangent. It is fully defined now. Now we need to mirror these things. So I will select mirror entities in the upper window, which is entities to mirror. I will select these 4 entities, and in the lower window, which is mirror about, I will select this center line. I will extend the horizontal line, this one like this. Okay, now I will select the mirror entities again. I will select this entire sketch, and here you need to make sure that you are not selecting the center lines. As you can see it from here, you do not need to. So if I go back to this sketch and I will select this line, it's gonna get deselected. As you can see, we need to delete some of the box type relations, not the other type of relation, but the box type relations, these ones. So when you're gonna delete some of those, you will be able to get rid of the error. Again, select the mirror entities and deselect this line, mirror about this line, check the box. Okay, now go to features, select extruded cut, and similarly the depth of cut is going to be 3 millimeters, and then check the box. So the link one is ready. You can assign any color you like. Now we need to save this file in the same folder of the robotic arm. And that's all for this tutorial, guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe.